All right, Matt, KSW 50 coming at us from the SSE Arena, aka Wembley in London, England. KSW 50, 3 title fights on the line. Our first title fight, an interim lightweight championship between Norman Parke taking on Marcin Wzrosek. Listen, we talked to Wzrosek before his fight against Saladin Palnas. Oh boy, I mean, he did not win that fight whatsoever. It was a showcase fight for the French star Palnas, but when Wzrosek came back, it was a really good win in his last fight. So now he's moving from 45 to 55, taking on a guy in Norman Parke in his last 2 fights in KSW since joining the promotion. Big wins over former champs. He beat Boris Mankovsky. He also beat Artur Savinsky in his last fight. This is a tough fight for Wzrosek. I mean, I'm going to say that right from the get-go because Norman Parke is a really big 55er. He had a decent run in the UFC as well.
That's the thing. He was a massive free agent pickup for KSW when it first happened. I mean, he was kind of linked to some rumored bouts in Bellator. There was a rumored Benson Henderson fight. But when KSW picked him up, I mean, that was one of the biggest signings in the past couple of years.
And, I mean, he's had a beef with a couple of different fighters. There's been some, different names out there. And this is the second opponent that stepped in for this fight. Really looking forward to it, though. I mean, the Polish zombie, Marcin Wzrosek, really leaves it all out on the line. You might remember him from The Ultimate Fighter Season 22. He was on, if I'm not mistaken, Team McGregor. A great fighter. A great interview as well. You can watch that interview here on Fight Night Picks. But as far as the odds are concerned, you got Norman Parke as running as a minus 275 favorite. You've got Wzrosek as like a plus 225. Matt, who's going to win this fight, and how are they going to win this fight?
Now, I know both these guys are at 155, and that Wzrosek has fought at 170 in the past, but like you said, Norman Parke is quite a bit bigger than him. He's a massive 155er, and he's going to have a huge wrestling advantage over most guys in KSW, because KSW doesn't really have the deepest roster of just kind of like pure wrestlers, and Norman Parke's going to be able to beat a lot of those guys, so I feel like he'll be able to grind his way to a decision, maybe pick up a stoppage in the 3rd round, but no, I've got Norman Parke winning.
Yeah, I've got Norman Parke as well, but really looking to this, our first of 3 title fights, KSW 50, 2-minute predictions, Fight Night Picks. Let's get